Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, twe. Hey, Kalade, good morning, sis. How are you? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Yeah, it's happy Saturday. Like play. We don't dey enter middle of June. Like play. We don't enter middle of June. Like play. Before we know wetin dey happen, let me lower this. We want to have some sober reflection conversation today. I want to turn this one off now. Good evening. I say good morning, everybody. Please like and share the video. Today, we want to have some serious conversation. And I know that this conversation where we won't get today, our people, this is not the kind of conversation they like to hear. This is if you are a Christian, you are a Muslim, whatever religion you belong to, come closer. I know say this no be the kind topic we would like to hear. I understand. But we have to talk about it. I no expect make view plenty. I no expect them. Because you know say our people, they say if you want to hide information from a black person, and that is the truth. If you want to hide information from a black person, make sure say you put them, say you begin to talk about them. If you want to hide information from a black person, put them inside book. Our people will like when kasala don burst, and that time we will come begin to find, hello, please, do you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody? The time when you suppose avoid the I die know, una no go do am. You see our people, he get one guy right now, as I'm talking to you now. The man say he be immigration lawyer. I no wan advertise the guy. The guy dey Scotland as I dey talk just now. The guy don dey Scotland since Thursday. Okay? And some nanamu people, they carry themselves. The guy dey do in session for Radisson Blue. And I like wetin the guy do. I no go like give you. I like wetin the guy do. The guy is no say permanently our people will dey suspend our brain. So therefore, the guy package himself. He say he be immigration lawyer. He can't package himself. Okay? He don't dey do. He be like say the guy no blow for England. The guy can't package himself. No say na more plenty. Now so the guy, some people come help and the package. He come Glasgow. He has gone to Glasgow. He don't go Edinburgh. I think he's going to Aberdeen today. Now Radisson Blue, the guy book hotel because he don't understand. Say we Africans we like packaging. If the guy tell una say he don't know anything, nobody go listen to him. The guy say the help una they do immigration. He be immigration consultant on the soil of United Kingdom. And I can bet you, people are not asking him, are you qualified for immigration consultation? Nobody is asking. Because that's how stupid our people be. I no go like give you. That's how our people are. They suspend their brain. Now, the people where that guy go gather, not his fault, oh. The people where in go gather, you go see people where be say they on student visa. They on COS. The guy will come, they give them hope. Because they pump their hope. Just like immigration, so-called immigration consultant and advisors within they call themselves within our community. The way that they think they pump people hope. Where they go tell them, go and apply for Aduro. Don't worry. I even hear one of the clip wey they send give me yesterday. I hear where the guy dey talk say the UK government, if you are applying for Scotland, the UK government makes your application better. I no know. I listen to the thing. Now one person, a person wey at ten d the thing, na him send am to me say, he say hello, come and hear the wetin dey use dey scam your people now. Of course, our people, you know say nanamu plenty for our midst. This one no be to insult us, it's just these are facts. Nanamu plenty for our midst. If the guy tell una say he no know how immigration system dey work, nobody go listen to am. But the guy don understand say for him to penetrate the African community, the nanamus wey plenty for our community, he has to package himself. He come tell una say make una come meet am for Radisson Blue. Una sef carry una two left leg go there. I no know the time wey Scotland dey different from the rest of the UK. And for the nanamus wey go sit down, because na nanamus, among the people wey go sit down for there, we have nurses, we have doctors, we have professionals who migrated wey go sit down under the guy. Wey dey tell dem say, oh, unique proud, good morning. Wey the guy dey tell dem say, if you are applying for your visa from Scotland, the home office does your process faster. I don't know say maybe the guy, maybe him and home office, maybe they get special deal, and I don't know the home office is talking about, because there's no special deal for anybody. As a matter of fact, this is to address our people. As a matter of fact, immigration is not a devolved power. Yes, the SMP, because now wetin they use take hold una for leg be that. Well, now how are you, sis? Now wetin they use take hold una for leg be that. They say SMP, that's the Scottish National Party, the one in power. They say they are doing a visa waiver for people. SMP, they do visa waiver. The SMP wey we know, I be the one wey we don't know. Immigration is not devolved to any devolved states, any devolved power. Every decision about immigration is made through the Home Office. All decision about immigration is made through Westminster. So if you like, I like I said, I love wetin the guy do. The guy package himself. You know, if he tell una say make una come meet am for church, una no go gree. But if he tell una say now he don package himself go Radisson Blue, come see Glasgow, come see as they pack food there like fly. They pack go there yesterday. I hear the fee wey the guy collect omolomo. If na me sef I go collect money. And that's the truth. If na me sef I go collect money. Because people have decided to be permanently, they don't decide to be permanent mumu. So if you will be permanent mumu, good for you. My own be say, if una come outside, all of una wey pay the guy money, and others, if una come outside, come begin dey shout, dey scam me, wallahi I go carry una laugh. I hear say pastors dey among the Osas, darling, how are you? I hear say pastors dey among people wey promote am. Community leader, come see the guy. That guy don hammer. Osima hammer. The one wey he do for Glasgow, the guy don hammer. The one wey he do for Edinburgh yesterday, the guy don hammer. I no wan advertise am. I no wan advertise the person. The one wey he do for Edinburgh yesterday, he don hammer. He dey go Aberdeen today. Abi, he's already in Aberdeen. Not even dey go. He's already in Aberdeen today. The guy go hammer. Because you know say naturally our people mumu, so just leave that one where he dey. If anybody the guy no scam anybody. Nobody should come outside and say he scam you, because he no put hand for inside your pocket collect money. He no put hand inside your pocket. He no type the PIN number. Yesterday we okay. How are you? He no put hand inside your pocket. Or he no collect your bank card for your app, your credit card, whatever card wey you use to pay. e no collect your card for your hand. Now you by yourself decide say you be mumu. And kudos to him. E no fit come all the way from wherever he come from in England, make we come do free kini. At least una pay in flight. Wonderful, miraculous. Una even pay for in flight. Person dey United Kingdom. I don't know what you guys are doing with the smartphone in your hand. I don't know what you are doing. You are on the soil of United Kingdom. BBC, there is light. E no be like Nigeria where you go dey shout open nepa, open nepa. Light dey. Light dey look you, dey look light. No. I don't want to advertise him. I don't want to advertise a person. I have a reason why I don't want to advertise a person. The whole idea is for his name to be advertised, and I refuse to advertise him. My own be say, you have no business going to immigration lawyer or consultant, whatever they call themselves. If you have not lied in your visa application, you don't need a lawyer. Trust me. All these things, you don't need a lawyer to do anything for you. You only get into the sin of looking for a lawyer for your visa application when you have said some things that are untrue, and you now need it to be corrected. Even appeal, you can go for appeal by yourself. So long as you know that what you are saying, you can represent yourself. You just need to read. You can legally represent yourself. As I'm speaking to you, me and a local authority, we are in court. I am representing myself fully. Okay? I'm representing myself fully. It's all about reading and getting yourself accustomed to cases that are similar to the case that you are presenting. My case no be like the case of Funke where they shout, I have evidence. That local authority, when I finish with them, wait till I go use the ITC. Even they said they shake. Because me self, I work in local authority, so I understand how the system works. Now, my people, like I said, nobody has a reason to scam you on the soil of United Kingdom or in any Western country if you did things the right way. People run to immigration lawyer when the story wey they tell to get into a country get leg. I was speaking to a family some about 3 years ago. They came into the country and somebody said, Caroline, there is nothing special about immigration in Scotland. I can tell you that for free. See, all of these things, don't even believe what I'm saying. All you need to do is read. There is nothing special about immigration in Scotland. Immigration is not devolved. It's not a devolved power. But hey, if you people want to believe that there's something special, good. Okay? Immigration is not devolved. That's one power that is held in Westminster. It's not devolved. These are simple things to read. People are running to Scotland because they keep within the community. I don't know the people that are spread, and this is what happened. That's the same thing. Well, they spread rumor. If you come to Scotland, you get a house. I've seen bloggers, I've seen people with big YouTube subscribers that are saying all sort of untrue stories about Scotland, giving people false hope. A lot of people are saying all sort of things. I have seen YouTubers. When I say YouTubers, I don't want to name names, but they know themselves, that are telling people, hey, you have a case of DV. Oh yeah, run to Scotland. They come to Scotland. Their case becomes a case of what you ordered versus what you get. And you don't say our people, they no go come outside, can't tell you. When they don't go do what they tell them, say they do. They no go come outside, can't tell you, say, the thing where their eye they seek for that place. They will wait for everybody to become victims of it. My cousin came in 3 years ago with COS. They revoked the company COS and she has never been able to get another one. There is what's the name? The Home Office. If you go and check, she left my house on Monday to Scotland, and I have not heard from her. Me, I don't know. Like I said to you, the COS thing, anything around immigration, just go and Google. You see, don't believe what I'm saying. Go and Google. Immigration is not devolved. Go and read. We all live. If you live in United Kingdom, I'm sure you have access to the Home Office. You have access to information. Just read. This is how people get. If you know a lot of people who don't get themselves tangled in immigration, if you know a lot of people that have gotten themselves caught up in complex immigration, their case was very, very simple when they arrived. Only for them to carry themselves and listen to Jem, good morning, says, only for them to carry themselves and listen to wrong advice. I know someone that came in with student visa. They can't see the person down, tell and say, come to Scotland, quick, you go do this, you go do that. That person, as I follow you, they talk now. In student visa, he no go school. The visa don't do no more. The Oyibo wey they say make he marry, he go marry Oyibo, right? He marry Oyibo, they don't say make he marry the Oyibo, they don't born pikin. Now he can't say if he use Oyibo to get paper. Unfortunately for him, go and read what the policy says now about when you have a child on the soil of UK. You see our people, if you like, carry megaphone. What is it called? Yeah, megaphone. Carry and put close to the ears of our people. They don't go hear word. They will still. You see our people, they like to fall inside pits. If you like, scream, shout for their front. They don't go hear you. They just like, naturally, they like to fall inside gutter. And that's how you see our people. Me, I know they follow them, they argue. When they start, you get one where I see yesterday. I was in the local authority yesterday. I was in one local authority yesterday. Come and see the woman. Come and see how the woman they display ready rada. She go GP. Now so she can't they shout. If you see the way she was screaming. If you see the way woman was screaming, I paid my tax. What are you saying? You guys are it's because I am black. He blah blah blah. He blow blow. Come and hear the way the woman they scream. Like omo alata omo eleran. Wetin happen? She carry herself. She came on COS visa. Okay? She can't carry herself. She say she and her husband, they say a trailer pass their middle, DV enter. So when they now assess her, she carry herself go one of those waiting. They can't assess her. Now they say she has no recourse to public fund. And of course, because they know they read. You know our people. This is what happens in UK. This UK is happening. You see all those people where they do content of immigration. All those people that do immigration content on YouTube and Facebook and TikTok or whatever it is that they do. If you know the kind way where they don't make people miss way. Okay, Carolina, no problem. Just keep me posted here. Now so they carry the woman, they come tell her and say, make she talk DV. Of course, when you go and apply, Osas, are you a learner? They see they do amo. They send an immigration lawyer, they tell them. They go tell them, say, make sure say you cash Britico. Whether na black, whether na white, make sure say you cash Britico where you go born pikin for. Or we go born pikin for you if you be woman. We go born pikin for you if you be man. Good morning, Abundance. How are you? Say make you born pikin. Once you born pikin, after 7 years, I look there and say after 7 years, long. On what part of planet? Our people know dey hear word o. Our people we know dey hear word. Hey, let me continue the one I was talking about, the woman where I see yesterday, where I see. Now so the woman come dey scream. Ha! He kwe, he kwa, he kiniko. Now they tell her and say, now come, because the woman was, honestly, she was just there screaming and shouting. Now come ask, wetin happen? Now she come begin. Now the receptionist come dey shalaye, of course. What's going on? Now they come dey shalaye. She don't get recourse to public fund. Say you no get recourse to public fund. She won't do the talk wetin she won't do. Now I say, I can't go meet am. I introduce, of course, with I had my badge on me. What's up? Gini kona she come shalaye herself. Now I say, do you have your passport with you? She say yes. I say okay. Have you checked your visa page? She say yes. So you know they give them this visa card. This card, what's it called? You know their visa card now. Now I say, wetin dey on top that card? She say, now she can't read them. No recourse to public fund. But then I paid my IHS. That's the health surcharge. Waiting. I paid my IHS. Kiniko. Now I say, okay. You want them to house you. To house you as per say you be who? As per say, who are you exactly? Where they go house you? Do you not know that what you are looking for is public fund? Now she say, it is the public fund, the things that she wants. It is, where did they expect her to carry her 5 children and put? Now I say, I can't ask her and say, when you were coming, did you not make allowance for your 5 children? Now she say, he kiniko the happen. He blah blah blah. He come and see the way she was screaming and shouting like a mwalata. And you know the interesting thing? These people are so entitled. I don't know the thing where they swallow, we make them feel so entitled. Anyway, the longer I heard of the story, now we can't explain. I can't tell and say, come, you have no recourse to public fund. As a matter of fact, they've housed you temporarily at the time of the crisis. It's taxpayers' money. They can't keep you for too long. So they've asked you to leave. The law says they can only house you for a certain period of time if you do not have recourse to public fund. The person you should be shouting at is Nigerian High Commission. Nigerian High Commission is responsible for you. It is not the British system. It's your Nigerian High Commission that you should be contacting. They've given you the phone number. They've given you everything. She said, hey, but I called them. They are not responding. I said, and how is that our own problem? The British system is not responsible for you. Okay, the father that fathered the 5 children, where he did? He saying they agreed on what he should pay. The guy said it's only £10 he can pay. I said, that one has no business with us. The people you should be talking to is Nigeria High Commission. They are the one responsible for you. And that is what the realities are. Nigeria High Commission is responsible for you. It is not the British system. Now when we can't talk that one another time, now I heard can't they correct small. Now I heard can't correct. I just look at it and say, can you just see the ready and rather, and the woman now matured woman. And that's where it is. My people, when I come later, after everything, now I can't go meet them. Of course, I went to do my own thing. Now came back to her. And I was like, madam, why did you embarrass yourself like this? She can't talk, waiting. Her pastor told her that if she goes, that they have to attend to her. I said, attend to you that you are what? Attend to you, say you be who exactly? Now who you be? even their own British citizen. Do you know how many people are on the homeless register? Do you know how many British are on the housing waiting list wey they never cater for? Abi, dey hear where housing minister dey talk every time? Dey hear where local authority dey speak grammar? Our people, even when you put the information right in front of them, on this particular woman, they gave her all the information she need. But say our people, if you want to hide information, put it in a book. Our people will not read. We are very, very quick in displaying ignorance. And you know what? All these people they do immigration content. Do you know in Scotland there are a lot of places accepting people in Scotland? Do you know? In short, that's Scotland. The way some of them, the way the immigration content people they do, you go think that them and home office they make decision. Some even carry people put for inside Telegram group. They say that they collect 300 pounds for their hand for immigration consultation. When you hear the blind leading the blind, they collect the money. They collect and wella. Some people even they do kinonporukwe. They do hookup. I know. Hookup. No, matchmaking. They say they are specialized in matchmaking immigrants with British citizens. Can you beat that? That is how bad we have come as a community. They can't gather them, can't begin, they do matchmaking for them. No be hookup. It's not hookup. It's matchmaking. That's what they call it. They call it matchmaking. They say they are matchmaking them. They have matchmaking service where they are matchmaking migrants with British citizens. Can't see the kind things where they cram for there. They matchmake them with British citizen and EU citizen. What it concern me? Everybody, last, everybody go dey alright. When you hear celebration, we go dey alright. Oh, malowo, malola. Na so e be. Wetin be the name of that girl wey buy Range Rover? That girl wey dey do digital marketing. That one don tell them say she switch from how she take switch. In short, she don dey do motivational speech. How she take switch from COS visa to marrying a British citizen. Now she don buy Range Rover. She don get people. They say they get people for Telegram group. Any little thing they don pack people put for inside Telegram group. Osas, sha they look their cinema. They are very, very entitled. Very entitled lot of people. But hey, what do we do? So they say any little thing they don't carry them put for Telegram group. Come and pay 300 pounds for consultation. Even myself, I want to open Telegram group. Make una show me how to open Telegram. Me self, e be like say money plenty for our community. Me self, I want hammer before make I shop my. According to Baba Deboye, he say very soon, by the grace of God, very soon you too will catch your own big fish. Me self, I won't catch my own big fish. Abi, that is how bad we have become. Tomorrow now we will come. According to Femi Lazarus, I see one of his video this morning. He say Christians say they wicked pass each other. Say now all of them they go church now they sabi themselves. Gem. They get Telegram group where they carry them safe. 300 pounds. They even they do job interview. How to get and they coach you on how to get a civil service job. If you want may they help you get civil service job. As per saying that their papa, now get civil service. If you want to get civil service job, na 700 pounds. No be naira, 700 pounds. Calculate me naira. Na 700 pounds. If you want to get NHS job, na 1,000 pounds. E don cast last. People get they get wetin be the name. Most of these people that have this big YouTube platform. They say TikTok, YouTube. Now there they use it, they do orishirishi. There are some people that have about 3, 4, 5 YouTube pages. Where the one where they do for public is different. You get another one too, very popular one. That one gather, he say the Association of Women with DV. He gather them together. You can dey coach women on how to accuse their husbands of DV. He say that is the easiest way to get your paper for UK. That platform, I dey look all of them with 3D, with a 7D camera. That's how they look all of them. I go watch the woman yesterday. I go in page yesterday. I go watch am. I subscribe. Na members only she do. I deliberately subscribed. I subscribe, go watch am. Come see the kind things wey she dey tell the women wey dey do. And na all this year, our women plenty. If you say as a plenty for them, they were up to about 700 and something watching yesterday. Where the woman dey tell them step by step on how they go accuse their husbands of DV. E come dey show them wetin to do, how to do am, how to record. I dey tell you through life wetin my eye see. Na my work account I used to enter because we be hearing a lot. E come dey tell them step by step on how to set their husbands up. You come tell them, you give them scripts, the organization where they go, the reporting system, everything. E dey tell them. Go check whether your wife dey the group. They can't just arrest her like that. How can they just arrest her? Na so they arrest person. Why would they talk like this? Na so they, even for Nigeria, na so they arrest person for Nigeria. They can't just arrest her. She get her platform. Now you go decide whether they can't just go and arrest her. We live in a world, in the country of law. They don't just arrest like that. The one wey do COS, the one wey BBC put, did they arrest them? They are doing their stuff for information. Now you go borrow yourself brain, know wetin to do and wetin not to do. All the COS people, did they arrest anybody? Now they set up their platform. Now you carry your 2 left leg go there. Do you know that they even have platform where they are actually teaching people, where they are actually sitting down? Some of these youth, if you know the kind things where people they do with their platforms, hey, they sit down, they teach people. That red book, that, you know, those of you who born children for UK, you know what they call red book. They teach people. They teach people how to transfer red book information. They even get some platform where they teach people how to collect benefits. You know, when you don't get your paper, they get specific YouTube pages, platforms where you go do members only. Or you both they do members only to educate themselves. Our own reach our tongue, they do members only to scam system. They do members only to scam system. You don't forget to say òyìnbó tó ṣe paper, òun náà ló ṣe, òyìnbó tó ṣe pencil ló ṣe eraser. You don't forget. You don't forget to say òyìnbó tó ṣe pencil, na the same òyìnbó wey do pencil, na him do eraser. What are you saying on social media that you don't know? Except they pretend not to know. Except they pretend not to know. That doctor wey sit down for the forefront of COS, wey dey sell package of care. That doctor, if anybody ever tell am say they were watching him on 5D camera, he go say na lie. Anyway, our people, you know wetin I like? The more our people display ignorance, the more they now tighten their system. So when you are seeing laws, when you think immigration law is hostile, ask our people, your people, ask them wetin they do. This is how to cheat in UK. This is how to piss in UK. This is how to do kinika in Canada. This is how to shake kinika in Canada. They don't do and reach Canada now. Canada sef wey be say na free for all, they don begin dey speak grammar. America, you know say America, you know say brother D, you know say im head dey knack engine before. Germany sef, Germany now they don do their own law. In those days wey be say you go just born pikin, you go just born am, Olúwa ní ká máa bí sí ká máa rẹ̀ sí ká sì máa yìnbọn ìdí. You come pack children, you go pursue their papa, you be woman, you get 7 children with 7 different baby father, you go come pursue the man. Germany don talk say for any pikin wey you born, ongwanu look after the pikin. Government no go give una free money again. The father of the pikin, where e dey? Go and find the father of your child. Na him born pikin. When you dey do ya, you no call German government put inside. Netherlands, all those Scandinavian country wey they don dey begin dey do rada, their government too, they don begin dey buckle their shoe. They don dey do 1-2 buckle my shoe. You shebi una see wetin dey happen for SA. Hello, I'm not a fan of what they are doing, but also let's ask our people, why is it? What is it that our own people too are doing there? It's not all Africans that are in SA that is going through what is going on there. Let us be honest with ourselves, except we won't lie, give ourselves. It's not all Africans. I have cousins who live there. They have good jobs. They are living their life. All this xenophobia, waiting. Now on top TV, did they hear them? Exactly, Jem. Now on top TV, did they hear them? I'm not saying xenophobia is okay. That's not what I'm saying. Our people, wetin we dey do. You can't blame those people and leave our people out of it. They say our people, they say some of them wait there for that essay. When I call my cousin, if you know the kind thing wey my cousin dey tell me, he say true. He say, no be say he like wetin those people dey do. He say, but let's be honest. He say our people, he say you won't hear the truth. He say if you say as Ghana full street, as a powder full street, he say our people turn out to job. He can't name some areas where our people dey. Wey be say that is their source of living, that is their business wey they do. And true, when you hear the areas where these people, where the xenophobia wahala dey, na those areas, we know say those ones, we know say they get their own for body. Exactly, your SARS. We know say those people get their own for body. But our own people too, wetin we dey do for there? Shebi na here we dey. We some of our people for Dubai, wey dey do Ija Igboro, dey do esobe. They go dey join àwọn motika body. Abi, they go dey do sobe for Kinoporuko for Dubai. When Dubai can't do law now, they don't want us in their country, and Nigeria borrow them money. So because Nigeria borrow them money, make una scatter their country. Because Nigeria borrow them money. So what? The Nigeria where they come from, una see say na thugs, na be una leaders. That thuggery una carry and come abroad. For UK here, come and see the things that our Africans are doing. No be my yo. Go and see some of the things that our Africans are daring to do. After you go look there, you go come begin to ask questions. Say, hey, I don't want to identify. Go and see the things that some of us are getting up to. Even the churches. In case you don't know, they use church, they cover face. Now all sort of stuff they do for churches. I'm not saying all churches. Most African churches na crime scene. Most African businesses abroad don't let me speak abroad. In the UK, most of them are crime scenes. You don't want to know. You see what you ordered. Now what African shops, none of these African businesses. The more you see, the less you understand. E get one wey they bust recently. Do you know how many thousands of pounds wey they come out for barber shop? 6-figure pounds na dey comot for barber shop. Abeg, how much dey barb hair? And the barber shop open just less than a year. Go and see the kind miraculous wey dey there. Intelligence don dey on that shop for a long time, and from the day one wey dey open, na you don see orishirishi for there. Our people do not learn their lessons, and if you talk, if you like, scream, shout, our people are our people. Our people, they are our people. If they never calm down, their body no dey calm down. Anyway, that is our people. Oh, that's who we are. We like to be misinformed because we don't seek information. You go even dey hear our people, they say, student visa is the easiest way to enter UK. Una dey talk that kind thing for the years of indigenes, for the years of host community. You are telling them to their face that their system is weak, and then you expect them to be clapping hand for you. Can you imagine coming to someone's house, you carry and you dash am tua. You give am tua for face. You won't come tell am how you go take respond. We are in for a shock. Anyway, that one day. Anyway, my people. They dey cause problem. Look at how Nigeria today is a reflection of our collective views about ourselves. It's a reflection of our collective behavior. That is, our leaders are a reflection of us. Unfortunately, as sad as it is, they're a reflection of us. Tinubu would not have gotten into the power, would not even be this powerful if you and I did not enable him. Yes, they select president, they select politicians, they select themselves put for office. But for Tinubu to select, for any of your politicians to select themselves and put in the office, it took the collective effort of you and I. So much so, my brother, my sister, is my brother, is my sister. Omo wani, bobonye, omo wani. Na carry us reach where we dey today. We see thief, we see person wey dey thief jankoriko only. We no hold am for leg. We no do the right thing. We no sue am to court. We no charge am, sue am to court. He go say, leave him alone. Just use this one and pull his ear. Next time he will not go thief again. Unla fi ba one arm robber at the affairs of our leadership. That's why we have arm robber deciding policies for us. That is why our politicians, you look at them, they look you. Even their children, they don't put them. I mean, they see the trillion where they thief. They go thief and they will continue to the thief am. Anyway, my people, let us go to the business of today. The business of today is that topic that we don't like to talk about. The business of today, please share this video and please bring your pen and paper and come and learn. I am not an expert, but I'm speaking from a place of professional knowledge. I am not an expert. Okay? Now, you see our people this week, in short, for the last here, this week, we have seen wake keeping. Alese Kubo, they did his wake keeping. In short, there is no week where you know the yes a person pie. If you know yes a person pie, you at least the weekend we did now. Funeral, they go don't do funeral party. They go down. Some people will go say that some people their papa don't die for how many years. They go say that they go do remembrance. They do this, they do that, orishirishi, and they do. And those of us where the diaspora, you see any little thing you go see GoFundMe. This person, as he was coming back from work, one thing happened. He came back from work, abi he slept, he did not wake up, she this, she that, orishirishi. And you know say the person we don't waka, the person we don't pay, he don't pay. He or she, he don't pay. The person don't do last card check up. You know when you dey play card, last card check up. And if you dey play chess, you don check. Once you don check, case don close. You go come remember, you go come remain the family. Na the family go come dey do rigmarole, right? The family na go dey come dey do rigmarole. You go come see one yeye uncle and auntie. They go just turn up from somewhere. It's my brother, sister's uncle's auntie's sister, right? You come and hear, he want to come and look at her now. As the widow they cry. I mean, a widower, whether na widower. Most times na women be the one wey dey suffer am. Sometimes, it's good to fall in love. You fall in love, you get married, you have your children. Now, there's nobody that ever gets married or goes into a relationship. But let's put it on a legal angle now for we who are Africans. Nobody ever gets married and the next thing they start thinking about is making their partner buy. Except for one lie. Abi you don't see person wey be say they marry. The next thing wey the person they want, the next thing wey the person they wish for, na making partner buy. Nobody ever wishes for their partner to buy. Once they marry, the next thing, in fact, the moment they say they won't marry, all of us will come begin to talk. If the next thing you go hear, you come to hear, we are pregnant, we are about to have baby. He's shaking it. Nobody they ever they think of wetin go happen next. What if the person where I marry? What if that person sleep, wake up? What if that person sleep and fall? Anything can happen. Let us be very, very honest with ourselves. And say for Africa, religions don't finger our brain. Where be say the things we are supposed to think about, we no go think them. You go they say, God forbid, God forbid, God forbid. Today, my people, we want to talk about something where we say many Africans we know they like to talk about them. I have a note, so just in case you wonder, I have a note so I don't forget my line of thoughts. A lot of Africans, we know they talk about willow and inheritance planning. Remember the case of Wigwe? Remember Albert Wigwe, late Albert Wigwe, his wife and his first child. When they passed away, say if anybody tell Wigwe, say, the helicopter where you enter, go come out alive. Wigwe will say, that lie. It's a miracle working God. The Lord says he that watches over Israel, neither sleep nor slumber. And that's a story for the God. Okay? Now, will and inheritance planning is not something we like to talk about. The moment we start talking about will or we start talking about inheritance, the next thing you go hear be say, God forbid bad thing. I shall not die but live to declare the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. You can't quote orishirishi. God kinika asubana lie. Sorry, my Muslim people are not talking why. Now the thing you can't hear, God forbid, we are so religious. Religious don't finger our brain. We be say we no go talk about things wey matter to us. Okay? We will not talk about things that matter to us because religion don't finger our brain. Now, other people believe say if you write will, you dey prepare to pay. Right? That is the belief of some people. Apart from those who go say God forbid. When you say, have you written your will? You say, you won't pay me, ni? When God has shown you your enemy, there's no reason for you to be scared. You can't hear they quote the Bible when no exist. They can't quote Quran when no dey there. But make I ask you now one question. If you have worked hard for 30 or 40 years, you don't buy property, you don't build business. Some of you are entrepreneurs. Some of you now, we don't save money. Say we don't talk about savings. you get all those shares, you get all dividends, you get all this, maybe you have different businesses. You have made a lot of sacrifice. Guess wetin? All those kurukere, all those 9 to 5, igboro, what are you doing it for? Is it not for your children to have a better life? Is it not for your spouse? For you and your spouse to be comfortable? Is that not what that was all about? Is it not so that at least your children will be very, very comfortable? Even if something happens. But guess what? And you don't want anybody to disturb the life of your children. If anything happens, you want your kids to be so settled. So much so that nobody disturbs them. However, if you cry today, or if anything happens today, don't you like a situation whereby your family, the children where you leave behind, the woman, the wife where you leave behind, you don't want her or him? It's not just women. So women cry before their husbands. Whichever way, you don't want the man. You don't want your husband that is left behind, the widow or the widower. You don't want them to be left without decision making. You don't want them to be kicked out of that hard sweat that you guys have built together. The day when they drink garri, they build. When they drink garri, they save. When they drink garri to secure una future, family member no dey there. Now when something can happen, that's when you come dey hear, I sent him to school. It was me that sent him to school. I am the mother that murdered his mother. Now my breast he drink. You want to come and reap where you did not sow. Do you want that for your family? Now, today we are going to talk about will, because that's something we don't talk about, particularly those of us in diaspora. All those here go fund me when they do. Start rethinking. I want you to get your pen and paper. Enough of GoFundMe. If you do not have, by the end of this show, I would expect that you will start resetting your brain. We are going to talk about will. We are going to talk about the benefit of having a will. The different types of will. Because it's one thing to say, go and write a will. At least you go know the different kind of will. You go know the one will suit you. And the common mistake where we Africans they do when it comes to inheritance. This conversation, the whole point of this show is to save you and your family years of stress and conflict. Make one brother Shuku Amaka, abi one brother Kamo, or one brother Ogenetega. May no con dey drag, may no con collect your children inheritance. Like we great papa, when they carry in grand pikin, they go courts. Just imagine if we had not put things in place. I saw the daughter did her birthday recently. The first daughter. She did her birthday recently. And I was wondering, assuming the father, forget about the papa take get money now, Moku put that one for one corner. Imagine if that man had not put things in place. Of course, he didn't plan to buy. But just imagine if he had not put things in place. Share that papa we carrying pikin, we carrying grand pikin go court. Now that grandpapa now when they look after him pikin. I be that in your sister. We can they speak. Hey, unique pay. Thank you, Gary. Just I be that in your sister. We can they speak grammar. Hey, we was supposed to do this. He did not do this. Now those ones now when they look after your children. Hey, now. All those things, let us talk about situation that can save your family from any kasala. The first question is, what is a will? Have you ever asked yourself what a will means? I know it looks stupid, but these are simple questions. What is a will? A will is a legal document that explain, he go explain, go shalaye wetin go happen to every asset wey you get, your investment, your business interest. Because of course some of us we get business partners, some of us get personal belongings, and we want to be able to shalaye what will happen to them. I told you, yeah, she said she had a birthday. Life goes on. You can't tell her not to live her life. Life goes on. The father is gone, life goes on. She had a birthday recently. I actually saw the video. I saw the video of the child, and she said some things. Then I was like, in my head I was like, just imagine if her father did not secure their future. The man no even know say him go kpai. He knew he will kpai one day, but he didn't know how soon that kpai go kpai. He no even know say the kpai. No be even say he go kpai, say the wife go dey behind. He no know say na him wife and him first pikin na go kpai together. Ojo buruku esugbo mimu. He no know say that the three of them go kpai. Shebi if the guy kpai and the wife dey, at least you will say okay, at least the wife will carry on what they did. Now the three of them na kpai together. Abi shebi you remember the case of Albert Wigwe? After that kpai, as much as he go Iluyomade church, Iluyomade wife do birthday, life continues. Now you see when person kpai, now the person wey kpai na in life na dey tell people. The people wey dey alive, Ologbeni, they live their lives. E be like Alese Kubo wife, widow. Yes, maybe the day wey the man kpai, okay fine. If you no shop, if I can't eat, I can't drink, kinika. By the second day, they go call her. Ikunu no fin gbe to there. How do you talk that thing for Yoruba? Oh yeah, even if it's tea, drink tea. Even if it's coffee, drink coffee. Oh yeah, take this akamu, warm belle. Take this thing. She go, I cannot. She sleep. Oh, that very night when your husband kpai, he sleep. Abi you don't see person, where person kpai and he no sleep. He go sleep. No matter, yes, the person fit cry himself to bed, he go sleep. I'm telling you, he go sleep. Life goes on. And this is something you always have to think about. Yes, the memory will forever be there. The pain will forever be there. But life goes on. For inside the will, you can be very, very clear. Who will get your belonging? Who will inherit your assets? Who will look after your children? Or how will your children be looked after? Who will manage your estates? When I say estate, I don't mean banana estate. Estate is your assets. Okay? That's your house, your car, whatever it is. Your funeral wishes. What do you want to happen? Right? But without a will, the law will decide what will happen to your estate. As much as you want to say Nigeria is lawless, hello, there's law in Nigeria. Don't let anybody give you law dey inside Nigeria. Now when kasala boss, na that you go know say law dey. Right? Now that you go know say law dey. I told you, my father died at 36. He was 36 when he passed away. He no write will. Okay? He assumed, the assumption was, even my auntie, according to people, they say my father trusted my auntie so much. He said, if anything happen, I know this person will look after my children beyond reasonable doubt. Hello, daddy. Koko, daddy. Doki. I hate to tell you, what do you think no happen? So that is the truth. Look at Wigwe. If somebody go tell Wigwe, say him papa go dey follow him pikin dey quarrel, to the extent say go carry him pikin go court, to the extent say him own sister, to the extent say the papa, if anybody tell Wigwe, say Wigwe papa he go carry him grand pikin, Wigwe pikin go court, Go say na lie, you go push her to fight. Abi if anybody tell Wigwe say him children auntie, which is his own sister, he go grant her interview, begin dey talk oshira dada lenu. Wigwe go say na lie yo. He go say all of them they are all settled. From wetin all of them dey talk, it was obvious say na Wigwe na dey look after all of them. Right? But hey, as soon as the guy kpai, you see, the less sense in settle, they come begin to speak English. They come dey grant press release. They do this, they do that. What if Wigwe's friends, what if they decide not to uphold what was written in the trust, in the will? Thank goodness say that guy get will. If he no get will, those children they go see shege fire. Abi you no understand? They go see shege fire. Hey, maybe una come ask me. As I was saying, Jare, let us talk about the benefit of having a will. Okay? One of the most interesting and the best benefits of having a will is that you will be in control. Now you, even when you don't buy, you are still in control because you have legally documented what needs to happen with or without you being there. For instance, like your house, you don't already talk wetin go happen. Your land, we don't already know wetin go happen. Your businesses, you don't already know, nothing stands still. Your business partner, olukaluku go dey do their thing. Your savings, your vehicle, whatever you have, all those things will be done according to your wish, the legal wish that you have stated. Even your funeral plan, it will all be done according to what you want, because you have clearly stipulated it, you have clearly written it in your own legally. Remember, abi you never see case where be say person go kpai, the family member go just come from nowhere, aunties and uncles wey you never see before, even some mothers, some parents, as a craze reach, they will come dey follow their daughter-in-law, their son-in-law, they drag property. Abi we never hear before. Let us be honest, we never hear those kind cases before. You come dey hear, hey, look at her, look at this stupid girl. When my brother was doing this, they will collect the property. They don't even care about their nieces and their nephews. We don't hear cases where man go buy, they go chase the woman and the children, they go chase them come up for house where the woman husband and the papa of those children build. Some they go come begin to sell the property banjo. They go begin to sell am. You can't see. They will go take over. They will go collect money. And some yeye men today will be say when they alive, their wife no know their earnings. Their wife no know their financial worth. Now their family member, they give updated information about their finances. The woman wey born children for you, wey be say if anything happen, your immediate family, wey be say if anything happen, na she go bear the kasala. Some men go say, don't trust a woman to tell a woman things like this. I don't want my wife to know that I have this. You can't carry your wife, you put her for banjo for markets. My people say you cannot sell your wife or you cannot sell your family for £1 and now want to buy them. You cannot sell your family for a penny rather and now want to buy them for £1. You don't say penny, you don't say pound. Pound is more than a penny. If you sell your family for a penny, some men dey, and this is a lesson of reflection for all of us. Whether our husband, whether our wife, you go carry them, you go put them for origba. You sell them as pennies to your families, to your loved ones. That my wife, you see, ikinika. That my husband, you see, ikinika. When kasala come burst, remember, Maybe you and the wife, at the time when you dey talk all the thing, give your family. Maybe you and your wife, now that time now una quarrel. Right? Una come settle. You now come do, you may kiss the bride, una settle. Of course, don't forget, they say person wey shit, if he forget. The person wey mash the shit, you no go ever forget. The people wey you don sell your wife give for penny, dey hold every information wey you don talk. They go come dey use that one, dey behave to the woman. We have seen situation whereby man go kpai. When we see the wey be say people kpai, when the man kpai finish, they go say, ah, na the wife oh, my brother said it. Ikinikan. There was a case where this guy, Kokoralate guy, where he do, where they say, where the family of the man, of that man for Canada, where they come, the wife is preventing us from seeing what is happening. The man get accident. Una dey there. For all you care, they don't even know how the man is being looked after. They don't even know what the man and that woman had been through. So some men dey, when you don't shop finish, you can't find bekun. When he and his wife, when they grind, they know nobody dey there. The man can't use tie. He can't get small chicken change for inside pocket. You go, they find second wife. They find third wife. Some even get baby mama. But at least if he gets will, everybody go clear. We don't hear so many story there where they go comot, they go pursue the wife. Some even for men, because it's not only women that go through hell when their partners die. Some families are naturally horrible. There was a case of a man where the wife kpai. He left the man with 3 kids. The family of the woman, you know, see, when they not use the guy to do. They chase the guy and the children out of the house. Yes, widowers also go through hell. I can tell you that for free. It's not just women that go through hell when their spouses die. Widowers also go through hell. But you know the difference in our globally. It's not even an African culture. Globally, the saying is men don't cry. That's a global saying. Men don't cry. And that's why you see that, yes, women, you know, we are more emotionally, we display emotion easily. Why a man is told to man up. Okay? So it is not unique to women alone. Now, at least if you decide, the first benefit of a will, what you decide is what you get. Okay? What you decide is what you get, so long as you have written your will. The second benefit is it protects your spouse. Whether it's a male, whether na a man na kpai, abi na a woman na kpai, it protects the spouse. There is an assumption that automatically once person kpai, no get will, say the next of kin, everything will go to next of kin. Hello, that is not true. Go and get acquainted with your Nigerian law, with your African laws. Go and get acquainted with the laws of your African countries. That's not what happens. I can tell you that for free with my own case. That's not what happens. The next of kin does not get everything automatically. Inheritance law. Every country has inheritance law. And if you live in a country where they practice a federal law, so like America, you know, where they have state, like Nigeria is a federal system. Find out what inheritance law says in various states, particularly in the state that you live. Find out what inheritance law says. Stop saying Nigeria don't have law. That's a big fat lie. Law dey Nigeria. And for diaspora, yes, you can say my next of kin. That's having a next of kin is a different ball game. What the inheritance law says, your next of kin might not get everything that you have left behind. So for those of you in the diaspora, it is better And this is targeted at most people in diaspora mainly, because we keep having GoFundMe, this person kpai, that person kpai, whether young, whether old. Now later, and you know say, if you don't want that, you better go and get you acquainted with that, with inheritance law, because your next of kin, if you get gbese, their next of kin that end up with bill where they don't know how the bill take starts. We don't see cases where we say the man gets gbese. Now the wife they come dey draw. Hello? Yes. Now you be next of kin. You go settle the gbese. One thing wey will they do in protecting your spouse be say e go help to protect the spouse. The spouse go get protection and financial security. So it's possible say, okay, yes, the person na your next of kin, but the question be say, is that person protected? Say somebody comes today, your business partner comes. Remember, say your next of kin no dey part of the information. Your business partner come, he say wetin dey sign na 50-50, kiniko. Next of kin no dey there. So it's very important that will is written so that it stipulates, because your will be very will are always very detailed. It tells what everything is, and you can do it. The earlier you do it, the better, because if there's any changes, you can always include the changes in that will, so that your will is constantly being updated to reflect your realities, to reflect your current situation. Okay? Having will that protect, what did I say? Having will is also very good, in the sense that in the course of protecting your spouse, what it does is it prevents any unnecessary legal battle. Look at the case of Wigwe now. Wigwe is a very practical example. When the grandfather won't carry and go court, you see say the girl don't go follow anybody argue. Our legal team are able to respond because in Papa get head, the father had a will in place. The father had a will in place. So the girl don't even, as in grandfather, they make noise. As in auntie, they speak Igbo, you know, send them. Na legal team, now they talk. Because things are in place. And the papa friend and business partner, where you don't already stipulate for inside in will, the person stood his role, assumed his role, because he has to obey what is in the will. He assumed his role. You say the girl no do pekem. The papa friend where he put for there, he himself no do pekem. There's no need to do pekem for anybody. Hey Rosie, how are you, sis? There's no need to do pekem for anybody. You know why? Because the will don't already talk wetin go happen. That leads me to the third benefit of the will, of having a will. It protects your children. Remember what I said about Wigwe's children, Wigwe surviving children. When their grandfather carry the girl go court, they say the grandfather in Pekin. They always they fly and go America. Hello, that was Wigwe. Wigwe don't buy. Wigwe they carry him papa they go America for checkup. Wigwe Pekin no get the kind of money where papa gets, and even if she has it, why would she carry the duties and responsibility of her father of her grandfather on her head? Now she tell grandfather make grandfather no work. Now he tell grandfather make grandfather they do safari fee. Now, for those of you, hello Akintola Victor, how are you? Now, like I said, having a will protects your children. He allows you to nominate a guardian for your pikin. In my own case, I told you about my case. My papa no get will. 36. He was 36 at the time. He no get will. Now so they carry us, she us like a bread and butter. You know when you share sliced bread, na so they take shares. If he had will, I would argue that maybe, yes, they could have shared us, but in fairness, they didn't even need to share us if there was a will in place. You know, you are able to identify trusted siblings. You're able to identify who is the person that can care for your child, for your children. Say something happened today, like my papa verbally, my papa say, if anything happen, this particular person will care for my children. If you see wetin the woman use my eye take see, I see shege fire. Na verbally he talk am, but you know say assuming he get will, he go stipulate wetin needs to happen properly there. For instance, in the care of your children, when if you get will in place, that will go help you look your trusted sibling. So don't be just say, my brother is my sister. It go help you. It go help you look the right person, whether na close friend, whether na grandparents. I once worked with a 70-year-old who said she came to work because of an inheritance tax gbese. She was sacked a week later because she was caught dozing off. Exactly. Rafia, thank you, Gary. Without will, if you no get will in place, you can't decide. When you don't pay me, you cannot decide wetin go happen. But if you have will written in place, definitely that will uphold every information, everything, your wish towards your spouse, your wish towards your children. The another benefit of having a will, number 4. So the first benefit is it decides what you decide is what you get. The second one, it protects your spouse. That's the second benefit. The third benefit, it protects your children. The fourth one, it reduces family conflicts. You see all those one person go by, they will come to be rigmarole. Hey, who is going to get the house? It is my brother's house. It is my sister's house. It is my son's house. It is my daughter's house. Oh yeah, get out. Hello, having a will in place, everybody go respect themselves. Nobody can just come and waka like cockroach, come they speak grammar. There's no yeye uncle, abi yeye auntie, or one yeye mama, one yeye papa will come they decide wetin go happen. People wey don't know how na take live una life, they will come they decide school fee of your children. You will come they hear, we don't have money, oh. You cannot send those children to those kind of school. Oh, yeah, go and remove them. Oh, yeah, carry them to the village. I had a neighbor when I was in Jos. Their mama ekpai. Their mama kpai. Now so their papa, their mama family, they can't carry this my neighbor's children. They carry all of them. They carry them go village. The first girl, the first daughter, that lady kpai. The man, they no born the man where to talk wetin call the happen. Yeah, will can be contested. We are not saying it can't be contested, but before we get to the rigmarole of it, let's talk about the benefit of it first. Okay, we'll get there, Karuna. Don't worry. So the other children, I think one of the children had learning difficulties. Till today, we don't know what happened to that boy. That child is an adult now. We wonder what happened to that child. They can't carry those children. If you see waiting their mama wife, they waiting their papa wife, you use those children. I take see. La. No be small something. Now, properties they divide family. Now be the cocoa where they first they cause kasala for family. Property, money, asset, orishirishi, it dey divide family. You can't dey see orishirishi where you can't dey happen. But having a will help. It no mean say it no go happen, but at least it will help reduce family conflict, because if you not even go court, the will still be the basis of conversation. But if you no get will in place, na problem, na serious problem. Another benefit of will, number 5, is it protects your business. It protects your business. A lot of Africans we no get will, let alone say we would nominate the person who could succeed our business. A lot of times, even business partner, because the person no get will, they go shrink the family comot. Before you know wetin dey happen, they no go sort out the family of the person wey kpai. They go take over the business. Na the matter we see dey settle. At least with a will, is able to tell you who owns the business, the wife and the family that he left behind. He is able to tell them who owns the business, who should control the account, who should make decision. Do you understand now? Is at least it provides that clear guidance. It also ensures that the business continues successfully. The likes of Cadbury, the likes of Wiberton, the likes of TM Louis Vuitton, all those names wey you dey hear, they are businesses that has run from one generation to the other. If they didn't have the right legal information, they didn't have the right legal documentation, most likely things would have happened. Even if they want to even sell the business, the information is there. There's legal bindings there. Okay? Now look at the case of Abiola. I don't know whether Abiola get will, whether I no get will. Me, I don't know that one. Oh no, he actually had will. That's a lie. He has will. But still, despite the fact say he get will, hello, where is Concord newspaper today? Where is Concord airline today? Where is Concord this? Where is Concord that today? Dan Tata and Sawo, wetin happen to am? Go and look at all those businesses, all those household businesses in those days. Where are they today? Even the owners, if they get will, wetin happen to them? You get Baba Eliganza. It would be very interesting to see. In short, I am looking forward to what will happen with that. I'm looking forward to seeing how drama will unfold on that one. Then Rosie, shall they look? Another benefit of will, number 6, is faster administration of your estates. Right? A will make it easy for your family to manage your affairs after you don kpai. It's very easy. Everybody don quickly know wetin they go do. Olukaluku don settle down, don know wetin go happen. Cadbury, you know how many generation Cadbury don get? Warburton bread, you know how many generation that one don get? Ovis, you know see how many generation it don get? TM Louis, you know see how many generation it don get? It's very easy to manage their business from one generation to the other. Concord, I still dey ask, where Concord dey today? Na yesterday grammar. In short, I no even sure say Gen Z even know wetin Concord be. I no sure say they know. Tribune, Awolowo, wetin be the legacy of Awolowo other than him name? I know their house for Ikenne. Other than him name, wetin be the legacy? Even Nigeria, I no sure say Nigeria get will. Because even the founding father of Nigeria, he be like all of them kpai without will. Because the kind steering, the way they don't, where they drive Nigeria, they go right now. That you don't carry Nigeria go where they don't know. Without a will, nobody go know what to do. They go be legal wahala. No, this is how we want to do the estate. Ikinikan Arishekola Lao. See them. Once the main person don't buy, everything don't scatter. Everything don't yama. Now, another benefit of a will is it gives peace of mind. Peace of mind in the sense that the family, they are protected. Your wishes is well documented. Your children, they are protected and provided for. Like we go now, You see say he don reach about 3 years now. We abi I think it's 3 years. Is it 2 or 3 years wey Albert Wigwe im wife and im first pikin don kpai. You see say those children, the surviving children, they are living their lives. The university wey im build, that university is still running itself. The daughter, I think the first daughter, she's in charge of it. She's managing it. Go on her page, you go see am for there. Now wetin she dey talk about be that. She's in short, she just bagged the MBA recently. She's managing her thing. She's doing her thing. Imagine if Wigwe did not have a will. Hey, la 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 la. Now the ground who go dey hear, no be small something. And don't forget, you know, say when you get peace of mind, yeah, you know, say money can't buy peace of mind, you. Don't let anybody like give you money. There is no amount of money that you can place, that you can place on peace of mind. Now, let's come and talk about the types of will. There are several types of will. Let's name the few. Let's name some few. The first type of will is what they call single will. What did I say? Single will. This is one of the most common type of will. Okay? This one is created for an individual. Now, individual, one person by person by person. This is suitable if you're a single person. If you're a divorced person, maybe you don't divorce, or you're a widow or a widower, or married adults. Okay? It clearly explains how your asset should be distributed after you don't pay. So the name says it all. Single will. You are single, whether you are married, whether you are not married. You know, it's not everybody that wants to be married. You are single, you are divorced, whether you are a widow or you are a widower. It stipulates clearly what happens to your assets. Okay? The second one is what you call mirror will. Mirror, as in glass. You know mirror will, they use to look eye. You see me, I see you. Mirror will. This one, it is very, very popular among married people. Okay? Now, what that does is, husband and wife, you write your will, you stipulate your wishes individually, but in a but with the same instruction. Okay, you stipulate your will. Now the same thing I go talk, but you say it as individuals, but in the same way. Okay, so that if one buy, the other one can continue. Okay, so you put it there, and it stipulates what happens to assets with or without you, and also for your children if you have kids. And some people, it's not everybody that have kids. Some people choose not to have kids. Okay, but both of you clearly stipulates what needs to happen with the same instructions. Okay, now that one is quite common. That's the mirror will, is very, very common with couples. Now there's what you call, the third one is what you call trust will. That was what Wigwe did. Albert Wigwe, that was what he did. A trust will place assets into a trust. Okay? Now, in the trust will, a lot of business people do this. Albert Wigwe obviously was clever enough to have done this. Okay? There are some few people, I don't want to go into people's personal life. As Albert Wigwe is a clear one, because what he did is there in public. Now, he's able to talk. Is able to give information through a trust will. Is able to talk about what will happen to his children, obviously if they are young. Who are the beneficiaries? Who are the people that will benefit from what he has, from his assets, his valuables, whatever, and his vulnerability? Who are the people that will be able to benefit? And who you'll be able to have bigger control. You get correct control over your inheritance, because remember, it's in a trust. Okay, remember, it's in a trust. For instance, you can say, my instead of, maybe you get say for instance now you have a child, maybe that child is 9 years old. You know, like Wigwe, like wetin Wigwe do, instead of his children getting whatever money he has put aside for them immediately, obviously through his trust, the trust will manage the money until they are up to a certain age. So obviously we say a certain age that the money or the financial responsibility will be released to his children. So that's why you remember when the grandfather carry Wigwe pikin go court. Remember, they kept saying, the sister, that's his sister Enelungboro, that was saying that Wigwe's friend are shielding the children from seeing them, blah blah blah. The man was only following instruction of waiting Wigwe stipulated. Yes, in short, a trust will is powerful across the globe. Even here in the UK, Lady Diana, Charles Williams and Kenon Porukwe, Williams and Harry's mother, that was what she did. Okay, that's why Williams cannot do anything without Harry. Harry cannot do anything without Williams. She was very, very clear with her trust, with the trust will that she did. The royal families, I think they operate the trust will system. It's not just limited to royal family. A lot of people tend to do it. Of course, it's more expensive to put in place, but it's, they tend to do it. But some people just prefer to do the mirror will or the single will. Okay, but trust will, of course, like all those your men of God, don't be surprised if not trust will they do. Don't be surprised. I don't want to go into people's private life, but don't be surprised if that's what they've put in place. Okay, the one we no put them in place, we see wetin happen to in church. At least with a trust, no child can stand and say, it is me that the we go already stipulate how much he go give his children, wetin they go get. And of course, once they all reach that certain age, everybody begins to get wetin they want, what they have been assigned to. Most times it comes to conditions. Okay, literally, if you have a trust will, you are in total control. Whether you are alive, whether you are not alive, you are in total control, because the asset will only be released so long as you meet the criteria stipulated in the trust. Then the second will, the fourth will is what you call living will. Okay, now this is where social worker, those of us that do package of care, social workers, health, I always talk about a meeting where we discuss package of care. You can write a will. You don't need to have an asset to write a will. You can write a will. You don't need to have an asset to do so. Now, hope I've answered your question. Now, a living will, and this is where those of you in diaspora come closer, come and stretch your ear and hear. This one where I want to talk about, we see it a lot when we are doing these meetings for package of care. When you are getting to that stage where decision need to be made about your health care, these are things. This is where the cocoa of the cocoa they enter. Now, a living will is different from traditional inheritance will. Do you know why? Because a living will is focused on your health care decision. Do you understand? It's solely focused on your health care decision. For instance, the information included in a living will so that would that might probably be a trust will where the man, so it would have been a trust will where there's condition. Usually a trust will is the will that has conditions. Like the mirror will, you can't put conditions there, but a trust will you can put. And that's why the trust will tends to be popular, because it's very, you are in control whether you are there or you are not, whether you are gone or still alive. Even when you are gone, you are very much in control of what happens. I think this guy Aton, he said na Nzerebe. He bless na Nzerebe now. Nzerebe was very very clear. Say the wife wey he marry, Ologbeni, you will collect something, no, but the day when you marry, you lose it all. So even for inside in grave, e still dey control wetin dey happen. From the land of great be, and this is why people display ignorance. So that's why, because I know that a lot of our people do not understand these things. And I see that when we sit in panels, we see all of these things happen. Anyway, so it's very important, when you know, when you understand what wills are and the types of wills, there are a lot of things we do differently. Because sometimes I remember that after Nzerebe, people were saying, the man wicked. How can he be doing this? Shebi, he don't buy. Hello, it's his money. You can't change what is put in his trust. That's why it's called a trust will for a reason. Look at Wigwe. Imagine say Wigwe no put trust will in place. That means to say that your sister and the grandfather of that pikin. Imagine they carry grand pikin go court. Say wetin the girl do am. The father Wigwe for even where Wigwe dey, you see they control wetin dey happen. Even the daughter have to all the surviving children, they have to adhere to what is being written to the instructions in the will. It does not mean they will all automatically get something. There's an expectation for them to have. They have to meet a certain criteria to get whatever has been put in place. Now the trust will, I go speak grammar. Anyway, back to what we're saying. Living will. Are you understanding the things of the spirit? Your living will allows instruction regarding medical treatment. Okay? Some people, they have life-changing medical treatments. You need instructions. You need decisions around this. I've done shows where, where we've been talking about someone that has capacity, adult with capacity and adult without capacity. If you work in care, if you work in medical, if you're in the medical team or a social worker or in the social worker, you will understand this language where they say, what's it called? What am I saying now? Where you talk about adult with capacity, it means you are able to make decision. Adults without capacity cannot make decision. And these are the things they look for you to have in place. That's why I said, for those of you in diaspora, you have no business on you better go and start putting this in place. Go and put. A lot of our people no they get this kind of thing. They don't get living will. In living will, it will tell you about your medical treatment. You give instruction about what happens with medical treatment. You give instruction with regards life support. You give instruction with regarding life support. Some people in their living will, they will say they want their life support machine to be left on until they turn a certain age. Some will say, once decision is being made to put me on life support, turn it off. I don't want to. Some will say no resuscitation. Okay? It is living will that is put in place for that to happen. End of life care, palliative, cancer care. Yes, DNA do not resuscitate. Okay? This living will, it helps health professional, health and social care professionals and family members to understand your wishes if you become seriously ill. Some people, they get dementia. When they don't get dementia, they are not able to make decisions. Okay? Because it's taking over their system. Maybe people with motor neuron disease. There are so many illnesses that can happen. But you having a living will allows the medical teams and social care department to understand what you want to happen to you. Your package of care is determined using all of this. But hey, if you no get them in place, that means say you don't turn to omo ijoba. Na ijoba go decide wetin go happen to you. Then, the fifth will is what you call the guardianship will. Do you understand it? Guardianship will. This guardianship will, is the name already speak for itself, is designed for people with young children. Okay? If you have young children, you want to be able to stipulate who will be the guardian of your children in case of incasity. In case anything happen to you, who is that person that you are nominating to care for your child or your children? Okay? Who is that person that you are nominating to care for your children? You are able to identify who will care for your children, who will manage their inheritance, and how the money that you left behind or the finances that you left behind, how it will be used to look after your children. After you don't listen to this show, you have no business doing I don't know. Oh, thanks, Rose. Thank you. You have no business doing I don't know. This guardianship will, it will tell people, oh, this is the person where I want make a care for my pikin. No, whether na shokoloko bamboo sheets, whether na Meka, whether na Shukudi, whether na Rosie, whether na Aproko, whoever you want make care for your pikin, you go name the person. You will name them. It could be a person, it could be couple, it could be your best friend, it could be anybody. You name them because now you know who the person be. You also decide how their inheritance will be managed. You also decide the money where you leave behind. This is how you want the money to be used to ensure that they get what you have put in place for them, with or without you being there. Right? So that is guardianship will. Then the other one, the sixth one, is what you call business will. If you are a business owner, you are an entrepreneur, come closer. We don't dey bring share near you. Please share it, Gary. Thank you. Please, my people, just while I'm talking, I'm looking for someone that can help me manage my, what's it called? That can help me manage my page. Not when I say manage, I just need like when I do videos, you can cut a highlight or like short videos. You can cut it into short videos. You understand? Compress it so that it can be reposted. It can be used, and then people can link up to the main videos. So I'm looking for someone. I'm looking for someone. If you think you made that, but I need you to be proactive. You mainly manage my Facebook page mainly, and my videos on my YouTube. Obviously, you cut it for me. We can discuss, but I wouldn't go beyond £100,000. I say £100,000. Really, 100,000 naira. That's the maximum I will pay. But obviously, just get in touch if you think you can do that. Anyway, as I was saying, if you're a business owner, come closer. We won't talk about business will. A lot of us have businesses. That's why we don't have businesses that last from generation to generation. A business will help business owner to plan the future. Did you hear that? It helps you to plan the future. For instance, you give instruction regarding who will succeed your business, who will be the next owner of that business. The company shares. How will you share company shares? The work that belongs to you, maybe you and your friends now get business together. The question is, if they get business together, okay, how would that your own share? Who gets your own share? Leadership arrangement. Who are you instructing in your when you're not there, when you're gone? Who will take over from your own angle? And business continuity. Let me repeat it again. Business share, business will. It helps you to give clear instruction on ownership succession. It also gives clear instructions on company shares. The shares of your company, how will it be done? The leadership arrangement, it gives clear instruction around that. It also gives clear instruction on business continuity. Did you clock it? Without planning, we all know that successful business it go collapse. Concord today, we see the final, we never see. Premier soap, where are they today? Omo, super blue, Omo, wash it brighter and it show, where are they today? Everything don pafuka. Vital foam, where is vital foam today? All those businesses that we used to know, where are they today? Dandata and Sawo, where are they? All those businesses wey we sabi. Meanwhile, we still dey hear TM Louis. Disney, you don't know the year wey they don create Disney. You don't know the year wey they don create Kidon Porukwe, wey they don create Louis Vuitton, Ralph Lauren, all of them, they are still there. Oyibo go get company, Cadbury. They will put proudly the year wey they don create am, the year they decided that business. Yes, but a business will. That's why it's good to have a business will. Okay? Eleganza could be very, very interesting to see. I'm saying that. I'm saying it for a very good reason. Without a will, we know say nothing dey happen. A very good example, Concord. Concord this, Concord that. Abiola tell us that time. He say, hello, I am so rich that the money I have, even if poverty enter my money, the poverty go kpai for there. Hello, is poverty kpai in his business today? The business no even exist again. Where is Concord? Na history. If you tell Gen Z now, say we once had what they call Concord, they no even know wetin we dey talk. Tell them Nigeria Airways, they no even know wetin dey happen. Meanwhile, do you know the years that we don't get British Airways, KLM? Do you know how many years we've had it? TM Louis, go their shop, they proudly display how they take start from humble beginning. For us, na new things. How many will can one have? You can have one will. It's down to you, and that's why I'm giving you the different types of will. You now need to sit down and look at what works for you. Some people, most people that I know, they tend to have a trust will, because in trust will, a lot of things like this business, whatever, everything comes together in a trust will. But some people decide not to do that. So the best thing is go to a lawyer and get advice. At least for you to even get advice, if you understand the different type of will, then you are now able to sit down and decide what works for you. You understand? So that's business will. Then you also have digital asset will. You know, now we are in the days of digital this, digital that, digital this, that. Now, for instance, digital asset will. Many people, say now, as we talk now, most things na digital assets. Your YouTube channel is an asset. Your social media account is an asset. Your cryptocurrency is an asset. Your online business is an asset. Your monetized website is an asset because now it's more digitalized. Okay? A digital asset ensures that all your assets are managed according to your will. For instance, look at this guy, Alese Kubo. Let's come to him. The guy don't pay. Surely somebody is managing his Instagram account, because it was there that they were announcing his funeral plan, right? And his YouTube page was where they did streaming. Other people were streaming, but at least they also stream on his YouTube page. I don't know whether the guy get will. Me, I don't know that one. Okay? Hey, if he get will, if he not get will, me, I don't know. I honestly do not know. But now you know that you can have digital asset will. Okay? Where you stipulate your digital presence. What happens to your cryptocurrency, your online businesses, your monetized page, all those things. Again, like I said, people tend to use trust will. Okay? James, I think I answered that question already. So if you have for instance, if you have a joint asset, so the first thing is, do you have a will? So if you have joint asset, is down to you and your spouse. Are both of you doing a mirrored will? If you are doing a mirrored will, then obviously both of you need to stipulate clearly as individuals what you're doing. But remember, whatever you are stipulating has to be similar. And that's why a lot of people do not like, that's why a lot of couples don't like to use the mirrored will. Okay? So if you are a couple and you have assets, you have all sorts of stuff. And look at what Wigwe did. What Wigwe did was very, very simple. He had a trust will. So all his business was all inclusive of it, including his personal life, including his own personal wishes. So his business wishes, his personal wishes was all inclusive. So it was very, very clear what needs to happen with his children, what his children will need to get, what his spouse will need to get, what his business partner, it was very, very clear. So, like the likes of Wigwe now, for instance, Wigwe did not need to have a business will separate. He didn't need to have a digital asset will separate. He didn't need to have a guardianship will separate. He didn't need to have a living will separate. Instead, his trust will was quite comprehensive of all of this information. Okay? And that's why I used him as an example, because remember when the grandfather of the children took the girl to court, took his surviving first daughter to court. Jem, for that particular question, I would say speak to a lawyer, because a lawyer is in the best place. A lawyer is in the best place to advise on that. Okay? So the whole idea of doing this show is to start getting people, is to get people to start thinking. Okay? And I love people to have thought-provoking questions. Because this, like I said, this is something that our people do not think about. We don't talk about it because we are so entangled in God forbid bad thing. But leave God for one corner. Leave God for one corner. Think about yourself first. Think about your loved ones. Okay? Now, let's go to... So let me do a recap. The type of wills that we have. We have a single will. This is for people who are single, divorced, widowers, or married adults. Okay? Then the second will we have is called a mirrored will. This is strictly for married couple. They both talk about, give instructions individually, but with similar instruction. Okay, so whatever instruction they are giving is the same. It's not that husband is writing his own and wife is writing so, because the whole idea is to protect each other. Whoever goes first. Okay. Now, a trust will covers it all. A trust will covers your business. It gives clarity around your business wishes. It gives clarity about your children, guardianship, finances, assets. It gives clear guardianship with clear instructions. A trust will can be is very, very comprehensive, and is very, very, it gives instruction, is in control. Like I said, and that's why I continue to use Wigwe as a very good example. How about Wigwe? Even when the guy don't pay, the guy is still controlling what happens with his children. It is business partner with everybody around him. He's still controlling them. Jem, I'm coming to that. Just give me 1 minute, please. Then the fourth will is what you call a living will. Now, for those of you in the diaspora, even in Africa, this will is very, very important because it gives clear instructions. This will gives clear instruction around your health care. You understand? It gives very, very clear instructions around your health care. What happens with you, with your medical treatment, decisions around life support, decisions about end of life. Okay? Then the fifth will is what you call the guardianship will. This one give clear instructions, allows you to give clear instruction on who cares for your children, how the person will manage the inheritance of your children, and how your finances that you left behind will be used for the welfare of your children. The sixth one is a business will that allows you to give clear instruction on the ownership succession, who will succeed you in your business, your company assets, company shares, the decisions around leadership arrangement, decision around business continuity. Then the seventh one, which is not the least, there are so many, I'm sure there are other wills, but these are the common ones, and there was a reason why I picked these 7. Okay. And then the seventh one is the digital asset will. Obviously, the name says it all. So if you have YouTube channel, Facebook channel, whatever channel you have, all these, you need something to give. You need a will that gives clear instructions on what happened with your digital asset. Your YouTube channel, your social media account, your cryptocurrency, online business, monetized website, whatever kind of business you have online. You want a clear information. You want a clear instruction. Now, what are the common mistakes we Africans they make? The common mistake we make. The common mistake we make, we wait until we don't old. Now that time I will come begin the right will. Meanwhile, life is unpredictable. With Alex Ekubo, it was obvious. I know say culture different, but to be honest with you, I was listening to who be the person way they talk. It wasn't Jerry Eze Abina. Wasn't Jerry Eze Abi Itwa that was talking, and they were saying he lived a good life at 40. No, his life was cut short. He didn't live a good life. His life was cut short. Someone will cry at a young age. You don't celebrate such. He still had a promising future. Was it the Nigerian medical system? Did it fail him? That question. And then they can't wear white. They can't carry white. Where white they come? I don't know where did they get those nonsense from. They can't wear white. Can't they do like say, now what if now older person like my will understand. Even for the air place, because for the way keep songs of praise. I mean, what they say they do. Go look Mercy Chinwo. Like I told you, I said I watched it in live. When Mercy Chinwo they do, it can't turn the place to revival. I say, are you guys okay? Nathaniel Bassey with his own mouth, he say he never meet. He say he don't know. He never meet Alex Ekubo before. Say he don't know him. As a matter of fact, the pastor, their celebrity pastor, when they gather all celebrity, they use that they do branding. Their celebrity pastor, he say he don't know. Say the man know well. He say na akuku see am unique pearl. I call myself aproko, you come say make I you shall just dey watch cinema. Wetin I dey talk? The pastor say, he say the guy no tell anybody anything. He say when he come find out, he come tell am on Monday, say he go come see am on Tuesday, and the God of that pastor no tell the pastor say the man no well. Shebi the guy say him dey do miracle. No be the reason why they gather everybody together for 7 o'clock, for 7 a.m. in the morning, well, they constitute nuisance with that. Yeah, it could be his will. Maybe, I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, I saw it. You know, he was saying, the guy now said, he said, but because they don't already talk, say, they want see the guy. He come quiet on Monday, so they went there on Tuesday. Either way, they went to go and sing. Nathaniel Bassey come dey blow trumpet. I go look, I say, you see as religion finger people brain. You see as religion finger their brain. So Jerry Eze wey dey constitute nuisance, wey dey do, he dey pray, he dey show. In God no tell am say one of his strong members, he get the big C. The God of Jerry Eze, he no tell Jerry Eze say, shebi Jerry Eze say he dey heal people. He go come dey call those big medical grammar, medical terminology. So the God of Jerry Eze, he no fit heal the boy. And the guy na ardent follower of Jerry Eze. He na ardent follower of Jerry Eze. And the God of Jerry Eze no say, you say, when I tell you say these people say God no dey follow anybody dey talk, you say na lie. You see say God no exist for anywhere. There might be a supreme being, but the God wey Nigerian pastor dey serve, that God no exist. So in strong member, because the guy na a strong member. You sure na later I come dey hear orishirishi. The guy na strong fervent member. All those yaba when they do early morning. I don't know. Me, I watch the thing live. I watch am from start to finish. What be the name? Jerry Eze wife to come carry the family confront. Oh yeah, yede. The God of shekinika. He shekinika. Hello, that guy, the guy pie at his prime. What if, has anybody asked? They said he had complications. So was it a case that the Nigerian medical system did not respond to him straight away? He had friends who are millionaires, who are billionaires. At least that's what they claim to be. The wife where he marry, even though they say they do privacy, I understand that. But even at that, the girl was really not private. They can't carry mask, put masks for the girl face. In short, that one, I get a reservation about the way they did everything. Because come to think about it, when he announced saying they engage to the other girl, they do am publicly. Why will a man marry you and choose to keep you private? Say wetin happen. The woman come turn to Lagbaja on his so-called husband wedding, funeral. I been away keeping. On your husband wakekeeping, the woman come turn herself to Lagbaja. She can't wear face mask. May you no see her. Of course, I get it. I get the whole privacy thing. But let's also be honest. Why? Wetin dey hide? They said they found out. Osas, the gist wey me I hear, the gist wey I hear, the public domain, so make I leave am. But the gist wey I hear is far away. You see, religion contributed to the early grave. Because wetin e get some things wey I hear, religion played a part as well in the early stage, in the grave, in the early exits. I hear say they say owó tí bàbá yẹn ná, owó tó ná lórí àwọn pastor ló ń lọ wájú yẹn. Anyway, wetin no dey public domain, me I no dey talk, because me I no get owó ẹjọ́. So as I was saying, my people, the common mistake wey our people dey make, number one, they will wait, they say until I get old I will not start writing my will. Like Baba Okoya, most like Baba Okoya don write Baba Okoya don write, I don't know whether the man don write will, but see the kind Miss Yan wey he yarn recently, we get one interview wey he do, wey yakayama the older children. He come dey focus, in short, in will go dey very interesting. E go dey very very interesting to see the drama that we unfold. Making drama no go be like the drama of Abiola. Na here we go dey, we go watch movie. I shall hope you say Sade is ready. Oh, she don fasten her seat belt. Kudirat Abiola, Kudirat, she na Kudirat abi na Kudirat, sorry. Kudirat Abiola na same be to go marry and come. If you see wetin, shebi you see wetin Kola and Deji use the eye of him children to see. Yeah. But everybody gbenu see Mike last ni. Like I said, people will wait until I grow old before I go begin the write will. Will is not for elderly. And now they talk unique prayer. Will is not will. To write a will, you shouldn't wait until you are old. You shouldn't wait until some people, they will say, I don't have money yet. I am not rich. What do I have? Wetin I don gather where I wan begin the right will. Hello. Don't wait until you have gathered the gathering. You can be updating your will as you go. Okay? The first thing first is meet a lawyer. Go and meet a solicitor. Identify the will that works for you. I've given you the different type of will now. I've shalaye it to you. It is now up to you to sit down and discover the will that works for you. Okay? You can go back and rewatch this show so that you understand the one that meets your need. Now, if you have a house, you get savings, you get car, you get investment, you get business, that is what they call estates. Okay? Estate no be Banana Island. Estate no be VGC. Estate no be whatever estate where you dey hear, that's not estate. If you have money, say you have savings, even if na 1 naira, write will, make them know who the 1 naira go meet. Okay? Now, the mistake some people also forget. The other mistake wey people dey make be say they don't update their will. Some people, they have written their will when they were young, when they were single. Like that single will, they don't write down when they single. Some people get mirror will when they can't divorce. Like the person wey get single will, when he marry, he no updating will. Some they wrote mirror will when trailer pass their middle, when they divorce, they no update their will. They no list their marriage. They no include divorce. They no include children when they just born. Because you're supposed to update your will. As things are changing in your life, update your will. Okay? New assets, you are supposed to put it there. Your savings, anything we don't put it there. There's no harm updating. It's even easier for you to update. If any kasala burst, even the onyunu, put the onyunu for inside there. You don't know whether you go live to see whether onyunu go burn am. Update it. These are the mistakes people make. First they think, I'm not rich. I wait until I'm old first. So I'm not rich. Then they don't update their will. Another mistake, a very very common one, is refusing to discuss your wishes. Yes, you can be private with your information, but at least, like I said, at least you will have a trusted family member that will know that, okay, if this thing happen, no, this is what I want to happen to my wife and my children. The same thing too, even though be family, even if not trusted friend, let that person look at Wigwe. Despite the fact that he has a trust will, he is very good friend. Which all of them guys, which all in family Ghana now they fight. That guy stood his ground for Wigwe's children because he knows saying friend put things in place. Okay, put things in place. Make sure you put things in place. Tell your friend, look at how Wigwe's friend is standing with his children. They can't imagine, make Wigwe friend no know wetin dey happen. Okay, Boom for Me Man says, I remember when I wrote my will and advised my beneficiary accordingly. My people mounted prayer session and asking if I was okay or if there's any medical condition I'm going through. Can you imagine? Yes, so Boom for Humanity. Now you are talking. Most people go ask this question. A lot of them, they are educated people, accountant, lawyer, they inside, doctors, they inside. You will be amazed at the ignorance that professionals display in our community. Because when you hear will, you go hear, God forbid bad thing. God forbid, I shall not die but live to declare the glory of the Lord in the land of the living. They will come, they quote Bible. You see wetin religion do us. Wetin religion do us. Akwa religion onika. The thing wey religion do us. Because religion makes us to live in illusion. Religion has made us to live in illusion. Writing a will is not about expecting to buy. When you write your will, it shows you are planning your life responsibly. You are able to protect your loved ones that you leave behind, particularly your widow or your widower and your children where you leave behind, your business where you leave behind, your investments. Imagine working so hard. Look at Abiola. Just imagine say Abiola get chance to come back from wherever he dey. Make he come look, make he go there Ikeja. Imagine that Abiola house. Imagine wetin Abiola go, what Abiola will feel like, knowing that all he work for. Look at how the thing. They say na goat and ram sef they stay the house. The house is a shadow of itself. That particular building, that particular property used to be an envy back then. Used to be envy back then in Ikeja. Today, imagine in those days, Abiola this, Abiola that, Abiola Kinika, Abiola. Today, where is Abiola? Case closed. He don't turn to Olowan. In short, if you even call MQ Abiola, people will look and say, what are you talking about? They need to go and Google to remember who he be. Aton Zerebe. I see the property where the guy leave behind. Yes, the guy get trust. The wife where they there. That woman no say people they are Aton Zerebe. How can he do that? Even inside in grave, he they control the woman. Hello, it's his money. The girl will go marry her. The girl herself knows. She know say na money she go marry. Abi she no know. Ojuku wife no know say na money he go marry. Ologbeni leave that matter o. Ojuku wife know wetin she go marry. All those story of Bianca's family are rich. Leave all those story for where he dey. Okay? So, if you write your will, you are safeguarding your children. If you know you truly love your children, you should have will in place. You are preserving your legacy. By writing your will, you're also able to make decisions about your medical health. one of the koko of writing will be say confusion rigmarole no go dey. Yes, people can contest will, there's no doubt about it. There are people that go to court and say na lie, our brother did not write this, just like wigwe papa wey dey carry im grand pikin go court. But whether he carry im pikin go court, whether he no carry im grand pikin go court, the fact remains the will is the basis of the conversation. They go check am out. They go check am out. Will can be contested, there's no doubt about it. In short, this way they marry plenty wife. Now Okoya will go dey interesting to read, because the one way Kola and Deji, wetin dey use their papa, but their papa wife high dey see. They use them take wey shengidowo. You know, say Kola fell for tell them, many of them go do DNA. Lulu. Ẹni tó kú tiẹ̀ ló ṣègbè. But if you write your will, everything go dey okay. The truth be say, a wise person no dey only dey build wealth, e no dey gather property, e no dey gather everything. For you to know say you dey wise, you leave clear instructions on your children, on your family. It happened to me. My uncle took me to court because they are men and a woman isn't supposed to acquire anything. That's the thing. People can contest will. That's the truth. But if the will is clearly stipulated, you now go court. Yes, it could take longer and whatever. You now go court. But still at that, they have to uphold what is inside the will. Okay? I said they won't use a walla to slap your face. So my people, without talking too much, of course now you go win, how you no go win? When the person will write will, it dey very clear wetin the person wants. My people, I hope you have learned. Yes, Ngozi. Hello Ngozi. Ngozi say before you do will, make una go do DNA first. Okay? Do DNA first. If it's applicable to you, go do DNA. My people, I hope today you have learned something. Please don't let us be ignorant. Gone are the days wey be say person go die, you go say ilelo tarara. No lo ile tarara. Put things in place. As a single person, you can have a will. You have worked hard. Don't let anybody come and start doing ready and rather with all that you have gathered. My father, I just say if my papa look back now, he go say, I wish I have done a lot of things differently. Because he had the chance. But of course, nobody, like I said, as Africans, and the reality is nobody ever plans. Nobody wake up on morning plans, say, when I reach this age, that's why I go buy. You understand? So it's very, very interesting. It's very, very important that you understand the things of the spirits. Okay? Put things in place. You are working really hard. You are gathering all your money together. Put things in place for your children. Me, I dey always dey talk na because of pikin. According to my Yoruba people, they say tori omo niyan ṣe ń jìyà. That is to say na because of pikin. Now why they see shege fire. But those children, if they see shege fire and you don't put things in place for them, hello, those children, they go even see more shege and more fire. In my own case, na so they share us like sliced bread. You know they say they share person. They share us like sliced bread. I just say if my papa dey alive, he no want wetin we see. But hey, did he have will in place? The answer is no. Even his beloved wife, He didn't put correct plan in place for her. I don't know a woman that is as strong as my mom. That woman is a strong woman. That woman is so strong. Ha! At 28, me person lose husband at 28. Oh boy. Na special. That person, my mama strong. She is a strong. And there's no time I think about her and I'm like, wow. I wonder what I would have done if I was in her shoe. I don't know if I would have done it differently. And sometimes you don't know the strength you have until having strength is the only thing that you have. Don't let your wife suffer. Don't let your husband suffer. Please care. Think about your loved ones. Let those ones be your first priority. Your children, think about them. As you do ya for inside bedroom, where you dey procreate, where you dey wan procreate, put things in place for them. The earlier you do it, the better. Go and seek legal guidance and put things in place, okay? I hope this will get you thinking and reflecting. On this note, I'll see you all later. I don't know, I might see you all later in the day. Yeah, I probably will see you all later in the day. The weather is kind of good to an extent. Let me see what I can do. I need to do some house chores. Unique Pearl, our people don't like, you see shows like this, our people no dey like them. What I was actually thinking is maybe I will do members only, whereby things that are educative, although all my shows I'm always aim for it to be educative anyway, but maybe shows that are specific shows like this, I will do it as members only. I'm still working on that. I'm still trying to see what I can do. Yeah, I'm a bit free now. Now where I don't finish what I do, I'm a bit free. I'm more concentrated on my job now. So thanks so much, everyone, and have a wonderful. Oh, thank you so much, thanks so much, and have a wonderful day ahead of you. I might see you all later in the evening. But please do me a favor. Don't forget to share this video and like this video. Okay? The more people you share, you never can tell who needs to know this and who this information would work for. You say now members only. Okay, no wahala. Because I want to I don't know. I'm thinking of maybe I should just stay with YouTube only. I don't know yet. Because it can be quite stressful trying to stream on both this thing. But anyway, I'll see. I'm not making that decision yet. Yeah. Oh, okay, no wahala. Anyway, see you all later. Yes, so let me normalize the conversation. I'll see you all later. I need to come and do a show on guardianship, because a lot of people don't understand the whole guardianship thing. I need to do a show on that. So I'm thinking maybe later in the evening. Let me see how my day go. I've got a couple of errands to run. So I might I really want to do a show on guardianship. A lot of our people don't understand. I noticed that when they come on package of care stuff, they struggle. They struggle. They don't even understand the whole guardianship. They don't understand the next of kin. There is a need for us to understand what all of those what those terms mean, and the roles and responsibility of your guardian, and the role and responsibility of your next of kin. Some people don't know what all these things mean. The only time they start finding out the reality when the thing begin they shock them. Now when they end up on social care system, that's when they now realize that you don't have things in place. And then they will, and you see, you know some people, they will call, they use with the report here. Meanwhile, you both don't understand all those words. When you see the report, they go by the books. Okay. Anyway, let's leave that. I'll see. I can do that maybe later in the day. Because the aim of my page is to blend. I really want us to start thinking about how things work. Okay. I'm going to talk about foster care. I will talk about adoption. There are a lot of things. I have loads of topic that I can talk about, that I will talk about, because we also need to all understand the whole child protection system, how it is measured, what leads to concern, what it is. We need to start understanding all those things. Social work does not just come and take your children for no reason. Let us understand the systems of the countries that we live in. Okay? And that way, everybody head go come begin the streets. At least you get the basic information, and that gives you knowledge. So that even when you are going to speak to a lawyer, or when you are going to seek advice, or you want to seek support, you know what you are seeking support for. Okay? This information that I'm sharing, I'm saying some of our people don't know, is not unique to our people. Even some Caucasians, some of the people in the host community, they also do not understand most of these things. Remember, it's not everybody that gets on the other side of the system. Sometimes a lot of people, they're not even known to the system until maybe when they get old, or maybe there's major life-changing illnesses, and they then get caught up in the system, or they now have to present to the system. And that's when we begin to use some legal terms for them, and you very quickly see that they don't understand what's going on. And that's why we always advise, when you're coming for these meetings, make sure you seek legal advice, because they would have written letters to you long ahead of time. It's always important. You see, abroad, no do Jesus is my lawyer. Seek legal advice is very, very important. It will save you a lot of hassle. Even this information I've shared today, go and seek legal advice. You don't have to start it immediately. Go and seek legal advice. Compare and contrast. Go on Google it. Go and Google and understand. Exactly. Go and Google and understand. Aproko has taught you this one today. Okay, Aproko dey lie. Let me go and Google. That's why you have smartphone. Google and check. Okay? In the different countries where you are listening to me from, look at your system. What is the best that works for you? Okay? That is the whole point of information sharing. And like I said before I go sign out, immigration system in Scotland is not different from immigration system across the UK. Don't let anybody carry you do trabaye. That brother we don't come Glasgow, he did Edinburgh yesterday, he don't go Aberdeen today. He dey target Nigerian African concentrated areas. He don't, or Nigerian concentrated areas, because Nigeria na be their customer. The guy he say they do immigration road show or dimma. If you go Serimo, good for you. Now you choose to be Mugu. Of course, if you be Mugu, they go carry your head do maga na normal level. Anyway, feed the cap, feed the sunshade. I will see you all later. I'll see you all later in the day, okay? Take care and have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.